a title that reimagined and revolutionized the battle royale genre.
And a 1v1 for the bread. Oh, Earls is right there now. Oh, you know he gets to get the mid-fire on the finally TSM. Win game #1 to continue on their domination.
Won the Best Multiplayer Game Award at the 2019 Game Awards.
The Game Award for Best Multiplayer Game goes to Apex Legends.
The decision to adapt the game for the mobile platform should have been a game changer, especially considering that the mobile market was booming. But a game with one, if not the most critically acclaimed launches in the history of mobile shooters, is now doomed. EA has decided to sunset the game after just 9 months of its global launch.
What the? There's no way, dude.
बारे में आप लोग ने सुना एपेक्स लेजेंड मोबाइल की हत्या हो गई.
The game is shutting down. Look. What?
Just out of the blue, Apex decided, screw it.
There are many theories as to why such a drastic decision has been made by EA. Players and creators who are putting in the hours will now be left stranded in search of a new home.
I feel disgusted and betrayed. All that time, effort, money, just promotions. I was with the game before the game even came out. I was with the game from day one. I supported the game through thick and thin. I voiced my opinions from time to time, which led me getting kicked out of the EA partner program, which was the first red flag for me. Then seeing friends of mine getting paid very low money for the content they were making for sponsored content. That was another red flag. Really disheartens me to go through.
So, is EA the one to blame? Stick around till the end of the video to find out. The release of the game was first announced in May 2019, and since then, involving numerous alpha tests and beta testing, it was not until 2022, a whole 3 years was spent polishing the game before its global release. The end result? It was the most refined mobile shooter with PC-like mechanics on a handheld device.
Eyes up, rookie. Flying into the real deal here.
Looks like the game is changing. I love new things.
Want advice? Stay out of my way. Never quit. That's how you win.
I accept the challenge.
By that time, EA was in a good spot to give the game a grand opening. But what we saw was the game's lackluster marketing strategy. EA roped in the biggest name that you can think of, MrBeast. However, a creator of that size has a large and varying audience, and it's hard to reach a core audience using their platform. And the results are there for everyone to see. The platform, which was the MrBeast Gaming channel, primarily had content around Minecraft, which made it difficult for Apex Legends Mobile to stand out. There was also some marketing done via TikTok, but the involvement of mobile-first creators and on platforms where the mobile gaming audience is large was missing. Still, in terms of downloads, it was not the worst performer. It did quite well in capturing an audience from the US, Thailand, and Japan. Japan still continues to be one of the most proactive user bases till date and the lifeline for the game's survival. But the response from South Asia, which is known to be the biggest mobile BR market outside of China, was utterly disastrous, and the handful of streamers that did try the game gave up within a day. In a region where mobile shooters have done so well historically, its lack of effort was concerning. And with a game like Apex, where the mechanics are so much more than just shooting, it was important to help the players transition. Others have failed when trying to introduce complex gameplay mechanics to the mobile audience. And in terms of complicacy, Apex was definitely up there. Lack of knowledge around the game was one thing, but the bigger issue was that there weren't any partnered creators who could educate the audience on the finer and the advanced mechanics of the game. While PC and console gamers can quickly pick up new mechanics, the newness of the mobile platform and its audience makes this a lot harder. Well, things might have been rough from EA's side, but there won't be any lack of content from us. Hit the like and subscribe button and help us stay committed to our goal. And speaking about goals, this is one where EA clearly missed the mark: optimizing the game. Players who were ahead in terms of in-game knowledge soon figured out numerous bugs and exploits to take advantage of newer players. For example, the infamous bunny hopping glitch that created a huge skill gap between established players and newcomers, basically making them untouchable. And as the active player base wasn't that high, new players would often get matched with the pros and quickly uninstall the game from the frustration from repeated losses. Also, if you had an iPad or a next-gen Android processor, you were all set. But that wasn't the case for a large section of the budget device users who faced drastic FPS drops and overheating issues.
No joke. What's up? Right there. Whoa, do you see that lag? Whoa! Holy.
This lack of understanding in understanding the audience was seen in other areas as well. As the seasons progressed, the updates kept getting slower. The bugs and exploits persisted. The removal of the fan favorite World's Edge was another setback. King's Canyon just didn't provide the same level of excitement, and players were stuck playing that map for 3 months. Overall, there was a lack of content in the game that players could look forward to coming back to. Now, it's not like a title can't keep the lights on without a huge player base. There might have been highs and lows, but we all know that there's one thing that can keep the juices flowing: revenue. When Apex Mobile released in May 2022, it was bagging close to $7 million or 58 crores INR monthly. But from there, we have a spiky downward graph, hitting a rock bottom of 50k USD or 41 lakh INR in daily earnings, to make for a total of just $1.4 million USD or 11.5 crore Indian rupees in January 2023. New developers and new titles who are breaking into the scene have made communication with the community a part of the daily regime. But not EA, except for when new skins are to be released in the game. On the other hand, their competitor was flying in people from all over the globe to take part in beta testing on livestream and giving creators full access to unreleased content.
It's a new era of Call of Duty Mobile, bro.
That was insane.
Nevertheless, 9 months is never enough to understand where a title like this is headed. New State, for example, is picking up in this absence of competition, all thanks to Krafton not giving up after a disastrous launch. Moreover, the launch of Esports always breathes a new life into these titles, and Apex was literally designed for competitive gameplay. To see them giving up without making an effort into creating a competitive circuit or nurturing an ecosystem is just plain sad. In EA's defense, the representatives have commented that the lack of a casual player base is what led to the game's downfall. But they also quoted that they are not giving up on Apex Mobile entirely. There are rumors that it will be released later for a larger casual gaming audience. And with features like cross-platform gaming, this could be the new future of the game. Well, they say when God closes one door, he opens another. While Apex Legends is gone from the mobile platform, we'll have a new title to try out: Warzone Mobile. Let's hope that Warzone takes the lessons from Apex and comes with a more wholesome approach. That's it for today's video. For more on mobile gaming, keep following us, and until next time, we are going AFK.